You see, what a lot of people miss is how our thoughts and the words we say shape the road ahead. It's like when you toss a wish into the universe, and somehow it comes back to you as an experience. But here's the thing. It's straightforward, but not everyone catches on. They've never heard this before, so they think it's silly. But if you can really believe that each thought and each word you speak is painting your future, then you're onto something big. Once you get the hang of it, you can start creating the life you want. You'll also start noticing what you don't want and how you're playing a part in it. It's like a secret that's been around forever, but recently, the universe decided to share it with people who are ready. You see, most of us just keep thinking without paying attention to what's in our heads. So you've got to train yourself to be aware of your thoughts. You can do this by checking in with yourself from time to time. Ask yourself, what am I thinking? Do I want this thought to shape my life? It might take a little while to get the hang of this, but even if you start small, you'll see changes. Start by using what we call affirmations. These are positive statements about your life. Say them intentionally, like in the morning, at noon, or before bed. Make it a habit, and things will start shifting, maybe in small ways. I call it finding those green lights in the parking lot, those little wins in your day. They're not life-changing, but they're nice. You can write your affirmations down, put them on a mirror, or just say them out loud. I suggest doing it in front of a mirror because there's something special about looking into your own eyes while accepting yourself or realizing when you doubt yourself. Start your day by looking in the mirror and saying, I love you. It might feel strange at first, with all the flaws you see, but it's powerful. I like to think the universe is listening to your every word and thought, saying, okay, they want that. And then it starts bringing things into your life. It might sound far-fetched, but it's remarkable how it works. Think of doing affirmations as planting seeds. They might not be true right now, but they're what you want. So you plant those seeds and you expect them to grow, just like planting a garden. You don't dig them up a couple of days later and wonder what's wrong. You trust the process, knowing there's a law at work. Make it a daily habit, like something you do when you wake up or before you go to sleep. And don't forget gratitude. The universe loves it. The more you're thankful for the good stuff in your life, the more goodness you'll attract. It's like when someone gives you a gift. If you appreciate it, they'll want to give you more. It's the same with the universe. It loves gratitude. Here's a unique take on the idea. If you deeply believe that you don't deserve good things in your life, which many people do, it can slow things down. Some might even say that affirmations don't work. They've tried prosperity affirmations, but they say it doesn't change anything. So I ask them, how many prosperity affirmations did you do in a day? They might say 3. But then I ask, how many poverty affirmations did you do today? It could be hundreds, depending on what's in their mind. For me, I've held on to this belief that only good things lie ahead. I've said it for years, and it doesn't matter what life throws at me because I believe it'll be good. You can become more aware of your beliefs by taking time to write them down. For example, you can create a list of what you think about different things, like men, women, money, and more. Write down whatever comes to your mind, whether it sounds positive or not. Then, see how many are positive and how many are negative. Take those negative ones and turn them into positive affirmations. This can help clear up any negative beliefs that might be holding you back, especially about things like money. To change your thoughts, you first need to know what they are. It's like a computer. If you don't understand how it works, it's useless. But when you learn the language of thinking, amazing things can happen. What you think and believe is what becomes real for you. Your thoughts shape your life. When you grasp this, you can make significant changes. It all begins with accepting and loving yourself. Most people don't love themselves. They feel like they're not good enough, that they always mess things up, and they're unlovable. When you carry these feelings, it's tough to create positive things in your life. In the past, I used to help people fix specific problems, like health issues. But one day, I discovered that when people truly learn to love themselves, everything else seems to fall into place like a miracle. Many of us grow up thinking we're not good enough, but when I asked people what was genuinely wrong with them, I never got a reasonable answer. Loving yourself isn't about vanity. It's about acknowledging your self-worth. Recognize that you are valuable just as you are. This isn't about being self-centered. It's about treating yourself with respect, which makes a world of difference. When you stop beating yourself up and start showing yourself respect, it changes how you interact with the world. What you give out in life is what comes back to you. And that's why loving yourself is so important. If you start sending out a feeling that says, I'm all right just the way I am, and I'm worthy, and I love life and myself, things change. Life responds differently because your energy changes. But many people don't realize it, and that's okay. You need to practice. It's like learning to ride a bike. That's why I encourage mirror work. Just look into your eyes and say simple things like, I love you, I really, truly love you. You can even use your name like Louise, I love you. This practice helps you connect with the part of you that might have felt rejected for a long time. It's like opening a dam and small miracles start happening. The universe loves grateful people. The more gratitude you have, the more things you'll find to be grateful for. Life is simpler than we make it out to be. Everyone's on a journey from birth to the end, but when we start a spiritual journey, it becomes more deliberate. We make conscious choices about our thoughts, actions, and even what we eat. It's like taking one step at a time along a pathway. Some people wander on many side tracks and don't get far, while others are more focused and stick to the path. I believe that enlightenment is letting go of beliefs that don't serve us. It's about releasing them one by one and saying, I don't have to believe that anymore. Every belief is a choice, and what's true for one person might not be true for another. It's vital to pay attention to the words we use. People often use negative expressions like, I'm not good enough, or this will never work. Words matter, and they can shape our reality. Our journeys are unique because we all start from different places. We have our individual aha moments where we learn something new. If we practice and retain what we've learned, we take another step forward. It's a lifelong journey, and we keep learning no matter our age. I'm in my 80s, and I'm still learning, though the lessons are gentler now. I like to think of our journey as moving boulders out of our path. As we progress, the boulders turn into gravel, which we can manage. Occasionally, an old boulder might reach. Reminding us that we're still growing and evolving. We should remember that we're never wrong. We always do our best with the knowledge and awareness we have at any given moment. I firmly believe that only good lies ahead of me. With that belief, it doesn't matter what comes. It will be good. Life can remain exciting and full of new experiences, no matter our age. So, let it roll and embrace the journey.